The WBC have just released their latest updated heavyweight rankings. And to my surprise, in fact, not my surprise, most people's surprise, Rico Verhoeven is now ranked in the top 10 in the heavyweight division with the WBC. I mean, that's raised a few eyebrows. I mean, seriously, like, come on, man. Like, I get it. I get it. Rico Verhoeven did really well against Oleksandr Usyk. He gave him the hardest fight of his heavyweight career, but to rank him in the top 10, oh my God, it's a bit of a stretch. I find it a little bit disrespectful as well. As you can see from the rankings, you got the champion, Oleksandr Usyk, the great Oleksandr Usyk. He's the champion. Then you got the interim WBC champion, Agit Kabayao. I'm hoping these two guys fight next. The WBC have ordered the fight. Oleksandr Usyk has 30 days to respond or vacate or get stripped. And, you know, Kabayao gets elevated to champion. But I really do hope that the fight is made and Oleksandr Usyk defends his title against Agit Kabayao, because for me, that is an intriguing matchup. I really, really can't wait to watch that fight, and I hope it's next. But let's look at the rankings, man. There's a lot of names in this ranking that I don't agree with, like, being in certain positions. I'm just going to keep it real. Like, you got Tyson Fury at number 1. Man, that's a sticky one, man. I'm not too sure. Tyson Fury number 1, I don't know, man. Lawrence Okoli number 2. Oh, man, listen, he's got caught doping, innit? So that might have to get looked at. I mean, how is Lawrence Okoli number 2, but he just got caught doping? He might be facing a ban. And the WBC have just updated these rankings on the second, like, it's just been updated on the 2nd of June. So they've updated the rankings after Lawrence Okoli has been popped for PEDs. And they're still including him in the top 10. I mean, how does that make any sense? Like, it just don't make no sense. Number 3, Moisei Toma. Filip Hrgovic at number 4. Listen, 3 and 4, I kind of don't really disagree with it. It makes sense. Anthony Joshua, number 5. Wow. I mean, when was the last time Anthony Joshua won a professional boxing match? That was against Otto Wallin, I don't know, 2-3 years ago now. You know what I mean? He got flatlined by Dubois. And Dubois is not even ranked with the WBC, is it? Nah, Dubois is not ranked. As we go down the list, Frank Sanchez at number 6, Deontay the Bronze Bomber from Alabama at number 7. And if you look, after Deontay Wilder, Rico Verhoeven ranked at number 8. Wow, this is crazy, man. This is a stretch, man. Come on, my people, man. Rico Verhoeven ranked above Efe Akjalba, that is total disrespect. Ranked above Richard Riakpo, total disrespect. Ranked against Martin Bakole, come on, man. Yeah, these people crazy. What's going on with the WBC, man? Mauricio Suleiman, come on, brother. What's going on, man? What's this about, man? Richard Torres at number 7, Michael Hunter number 18. Like, listen, I don't know how these rankings work with the WBC. Like, what they're basing it on, I really don't know, man. They need to make it clear to us how they come up with these rankings for the WBC, man. Because for me, it don't make no sense. Listen, congrats to Rico Verhoeven for being ranked in the top 10, for making it in the top 10. Yeah, it's not his fault. Rico Verhoeven did not ask to be ranked in the top 10. This is just a WBC. I don't know if they're money hungry. I don't know if they're trying to appease Rico Verhoeven because he fought for the belt. He lost. Yeah, I don't know. Is this a reward? I don't know. Why is it a hype? Because everyone's talking about him, because it could potentially generate money for them. Are these fighters that are ranked to the WBC, are they paying a fee to be ranked to the WBC? I mean, someone let me know in the comments, because for me, Rico Verhoeven being ranked in the top 10 with the WBC doesn't make no sense. I remember the time when, was it the WBA? They ranked Jake Paul in the top 15. I mean, just crazy shit. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what goes on with these sanctioning bodies, man. This is why Zuffa Boxing is kicking your ass right now. This is why Zuffa Boxing is signing all these fighters, man. Because seriously, man, these sanctioning bodies, yeah, the alphabets, whatever you call them, they're just slacking. Do you know what I mean? This is just appeasing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Seriously, like it's like all these other fighters, Richard Torres, Martin Bakole, Efe Jagba, these men have been putting in work for years. Rico Verhoeven, who's had his second boxing match here, the first boxing match he had was back in 2014 against a nobody, against a non-ranked fighter. Then he fights Oleksandr Usyk 10 years later. Look at the gap. A decade later, fights against Oleksandr Usyk. Gives him a tough fight. Listen, for that, respect to Rico Verhoeven. I mean, nobody can take that performance away from him. But let's keep it real. He lost the fight. Whether the referee stopped it too early, whether, it was robbery, whether it was fixed, whatever you want to think of it, he still lost and he got stopped. And the WBC reward him with a top 10 ranking after defeat. I mean, how does that make any sense? Normally we see with fighters in these rankings, when you lose, you go down a place or two, right? But Rico Verhoeven has actually gone up. He's in the top 8. How do you justify that? That's my question for the WBC. If you're part of the WBC, you're a member of the WBC, like your team WBC, yeah, please, can you drop a comment? Like, let me know. Email me. Send me a DM. Tell me, how do you justify Rico Verhoeven being ranked in the top 10? Is it because he fought the number 1 guy? Is it because he fought the champion? Yeah, you fought the champion, but he lost. Efe Jagba just won against Charles Martin in his last fight. How is Rico Verhoeven ranked above Efe Jagba? It don't make no goddamn sense, man. Richard Torres, I can understand he's gone down a little bit because he just got knocked out by Frank Sanchez. You know what I mean? But Richard Torres, he should be above Rico Verhoeven, right? Because he had more fights. He's been fighting longer in the heavyweight division in boxing. You can't have a guy come from kickboxing, have one match, lose, get stopped, and then he's ranked in the top 10 above fighters who've put in work for years, who've climbed up the ladder. You know what I mean? Come through the rankings, done it the right way in boxing, and you basically just brush them aside and you put Rico Verhoeven there just because his name is buzzing. Just because you're trying to appease him because you believe that you can make money from Rico Verhoeven. This is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Just trying to appease Rico Verhoeven. You know what I mean? This is what it is. Rico Verhoeven, he has not merited a place in the top 10 in the heavyweight division above some of the names I've just mentioned. I mean, Rico Verhoeven above Martin Bakole? It don't make no sense, man. What type of message at the WBC and all these other sanctioning bodies, what message are you sending out there to youngsters, who dream of becoming world champions, who go through the amateurs, who do it the right way, and have aspirations and dreams of climbing up those rankings and becoming number 1 and fighting for the title? What type of message you sending to them, sorry. You know what I mean? You're basically saying to them, listen, man, you know what I mean? All that hard work, man, don't even bother, like. Don't even bother climbing up the rankings, man. Just become famous, man. Because that's what it is, man. If your name is popping, if you're famous, they're gonna put you up there. They're gonna rank you up there, like, do you know what I mean? Let me just flip my screen again. Like Anthony Joshua, that's my guy as well. You know what I mean? I'm a big Anthony Joshua fan. If you've been watching this channel, you know me. I'm a big Anthony Joshua fan. Anthony Joshua ranked number 5 based on what? What has Anthony Joshua done in the last 2 years? His last fight, he got knocked out by Daniel Dubois. How the hell has Anthony Joshua warranted or merited a place in the top 10 with the WBC? How the hell does that make any sense? Lawrence Okoli, who's right now, he's under investigation for doping, for taking peds. Yeah, he's ranked number 2. This doesn't make no sense because the WBC have just updated the rankings and on the 2nd of June. This is after Lawrence Okoli got popped. Lawrence Okoli got popped in May. So the WBC are aware of this and they still rank Lawrence Okoli at number 2. How does that make any sense? Tyson Fury, number 1. Listen, man, I don't know. I think Moises Atoma, Filip Hrgović should be 1 and 2. That's what I think. Atoma and Hrgović should be 1 and 2. And then Frank Sanchez at number 3. Then, Efe Jagba, Richard Riapo, Martin Bakole, Guido Vernello, Jelalov, maybe he's hit and miss as well. But these rankings here, it just looks like appeasement to me. You know what I mean? It just looks like a joke, man. And the thing is, yeah, this is what pisses a lot of boxing fans off. This is what turns a lot of people away from boxing. Decisions like this, decisions that are not justifiable, you know what I mean? Fighters that are ranked in certain positions that are not really meant to be there. They're just there based on their name and their profile and how much money they can generate for these sanctioning bodies. That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? It feels like a club for the boys. You know what I mean? You're my guy. Pat me in the back. You know, I'll look after you. You know, you my people. You know, that's how it looks like, man. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real, man. And this video is not me making this video like because I'm against Rico Verhoeven. I'm not, because Rico Verhoeven, he did really well. You know, I got tremendous respect for him and what the performance that he put in against, you know, Oleksandr Usyk. You know what I mean? He gave Oleksandr Usyk a harder fight than Joshua, Dubois, and Fury combined. So I gotta respect Rico Verhoeven. But I also have to keep it real. As a purist, as a hardcore boxing fan, as an amateur boxing coach, yeah, the rankings is not right, man. Rico Verhoeven does not deserve to be ranked in the top 10 because he got stopped. He lost. He lost. Any other fighter in that who's ranked to the WBC, if they have lost the fight, they would have lost their place in the rankings. They would have went 1 or 2 places down. But Rico Verhoeven, out of nowhere, bam, number 8. Not even top 50. Not even top 20. Not even top 15. Top 10, bruv. Ahead of Efe Ajagba, Martin Bakole, Richard Torres, Richard Riakpo. Richard Riakpo, who's the British heavyweight champion. Rico Verhoeven is ranked above him. I mean, make it make sense. It doesn't make no goddamn sense, man. My people, I'm going to leave it there, man. Like, does Rico Verhoeven deserve to be ranked in the top 10? Let me know in the comments, man. And also, let me know your rankings. Like, what should the rankings be for the WBC? Is Tyson Fury really the #1 guy? Lawrence Okoli, 7, you know, I don't know. Is he being investigated by Igor Potts for PEDs? He's at #2. Moise Toma, #3. Filip Hrgovic, #4. How would you rank the WBC? Like, who would you put as #1? Let me know your top 10 in the comments, my people. I'll really appreciate it. Let's talk about it. Let's have this debate, man. You know what I mean? I feel like it's important to talk about things like this and call bullshit. Call it out, man. You know me, it's Enzo, the realest in the game, man. Thank you so much for watching, my people. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please don't forget to smash the likes. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe because you're really going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.